You are welcome back to class. I'm Oladejo. Today we'll be talking about configuring your cos, sine, and tan so as to work on your calculator. Gradually, we're getting to the end of this project. So we'll start with the cos button. So you set the on-click event. So these are the blocks that I've already assigned. What this block means is that if the more button is set to 1, remember we are using the same button both for cos and for arc cos. So if the more button is set to 1, then that means we are operating the cos function, and when it's set to 2, we are operating the arc cos. And for us to do this, I used the more block. I use the more button. I set it to 1. When it is 1, then the accumulator is set. The sine accumulator is set to 5. That it will perform operation 5. So the same thing I did for when it is 2. It set it to 6, and then it perform operation 6. And now the last two blocks, the blue block and the orange block, that blue block is to display the question on the screen. It will only display cos bracket so as to show that you're about to type the value. So also display question saves it in the display question, because we are going to use it when we press the equal to sign. So the equal to sign will display this cos open bracket inside the question, inside the question screen. So that's what this is all about. I hope you got it. So this you'll do for your cos, for your sine, and as well for your tan. However, there is something you must notice. For your cos, we used 5 and 6, 5 being for cos, 6 being for arc cos. Also for sine, 5, 6. Now for sine we use 7 and 8. So 7 and 8. Also for your tan, we are using 9 and 10. So operation 5 is cos, 6 is arcos, 7 is sine, 8 is arcsine, 9 is tan, 10 is arctan. So with all this set, our buttons are configured, but we need to get the calculation for this. So we'll work on the equal to sign. So once the equal to sign is pressed, what should happen? Number 1, this is what you have on your equal to sign before now, but I'm going to add something now. I've already saved it on my this is the template we are going to use. So if the sine accumulator is already more than 4, we are talking of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So for 5 is your cos. So for us to perform the cosine, there is need for us to convert our value from degree to radian. So the value is converted to radian before a cos operation can be done on it. So that's the essence of this. I will need to break it down so that you can see it more clearly. Let me bring it out. Now this is for the arc cos. In the case of the arc cos, I've set the if sine accumulator equals to 6 with this operator. So what it will do is to set d. So I will choose my the under the variable you see set number. That's what I used here. And under the math control you see radian to degree. Radian to degree, that's the last here. When you select it, inside it you now bring your arc cos. You can see the arc cos here. So then as usual you have to convert this digital accumulator value, which is in string, you have to convert it to number before you can perform mathematical operations on it. So having done all this, that block is done. Then we need to display the answer. Also there is something else, okay, before we come back to that. You need to display your answer. For you to display your answer, you set the value, you set d, the variable d, to that answer that you got. So we are now setting the answer screen so as to display it also to the user. At the same time, that value that you got, we are saving it to the digit accumulator so that it's saved, so that you can easily perform other functions with it. So also what I said I want to say the other time, already I've set the question screen to always display the question which we got from pressing the cosine button or the sine button, as the case may be. Then join it with the digit accumulator as you are typing it, collecting your digits. So, and then at the end of it, the moment that equal to is pressed, it will add a bracket at the end. So if you press cos, that's the cos key, then you press 50, the cos will be displayed using the display QES. Then the digits that you now type, probably 56, will be displayed using the digit accumulator, and then at the back of it there will be a bracket, and that's the function of this particular block. So in the arrangement, this should be above, so 5 should follow, then you have 6. So we will do the same thing now for the two other sorry, I didn't copy that well. I want to copy it since it's going to be the same operation that we're performing both for cos, both for tan and for sine. Yes, so in this case it's now 7, and this will now be 8. Remember 7 is sine, so I'll come to sine. There's my sine. Now instead of cos, I'll just drag this inside the sine and replace the sine with this. You can see the cos has come outside. If I leave it there, it will leave later on. So I'll do the same thing for my arc cos, for my arc sine, sorry. So for my arc sine, this is my arc sine. This is arc cos. So I'll bring my number inside. Can you see that there's a little difference between the sine and the cos now? So between the sine and the arc sine, that's what I mean. So in the arrangement of the sine, you have sine, then degree to radian. You convert first to radian, then you convert the digit accumulator also to number. But in this case, you convert from radian. The value you will get when you press your Arctangent, the value, it will be in radian. So that value in radian, you need to convert it back to degree. So that's just what you need to know about them. So with this we are done. We want to do for the tan now. Sorry. For the tan, we also do the same thing. Plug it also. We are on 8. The 9 is for tan and 10 for arctan. So for tan, we have this tan here. So I'll bring this inside. I can easily plug that to fool the whole thing. So you have your sign leaving the place. So also we'll do for the arctan. Yes, this is my arctan. So my number, I'll drag my number inside. Then you can see the Arsine has gone, so it's already well set now. I haven't set all these now. You can see we'll need to plug these inside the equal to sign. So now I'll need to put it above these other blocks in the else column. So can you see where I'm about to plug it? So others will go underneath it. Can you see now? These are block. Yes, and this the initial position where we were before. So with all this done, let us run our app and see the results. Let's run our app and see the results.